Hey guys, it's Beth, and today I'm here with the last video in my All Seasons 3 pad series. Yay! I'm sure there are some of you who are so excited for this to be over as well. I apologize for not getting this wrap-up video to you guys sooner. It's just taken me a while to figure out how best to show you everything that I got from this pad. Normally I can kind of flip through it and just show you, here in this view, and there's no way I could do that with all of this. So what I have decided to do is I've kind of created a little video montage of different pictures or videos of all the different stuff I've made, and we'll switch to a voiceover here in a bit and kind of talk about all the different things, give you the total rundown of everything that I got out of this pad. But before I switch over, I did want to show you two projects, or a couple projects that I haven't shown in videos before, either because I wasn't finished with them yet or I just kind of ran across the paper. But the first is this little tag set, and it is reversible for Valentine's and St. Patrick's Day. And these are just those little white MDF tags that I had found on clearance at Michael's. I don't even remember when, probably sometime in the past year. And then I just took some of the Valentine's scrap paper and Mod Podged them to the tags, and then drilled holes, and then I added some vinyl. So here I added the little love phrase and then just a little red heart on this one. And then on the other side I used some scraps from the St. Patrick's Day paper, again used vinyl to create the word luck. And then this little 4-leaf clover is actually the center from over here. I just decided rather than throwing it away, I'd give a little white pop to the little leprechaun guys. So that is that little tag set. I'm not sure where I will put it yet. I can either hang it on my tiered tray that's on my counter in the kitchen, or some people use these as lamp decor. I don't know, but I thought it was cute, thought I'd try it. And I'm all about reversible decor if you know me at all. Speaking of reversible decor, one of the main reasons that I bought this pad way back when was because we make reversible holiday sets, like decor pieces. And I liked this pad because there were several combinations of holidays that I could combine and get some of those block sets out of. Like I've used the Valentine's paper and the St. Patrick's Day paper. I've used the Easter paper here with some other paper. I don't even remember what the other side of those, oh, spring. Some other spring paper. I've used the 4th of July for a set. I actually used the fall, a few of the fall patterns and the Halloween patterns together on a reversible set. And then you guys saw me make several sets out of the Christmas and winter patterns. So that was the main reason I bought this pad. But after using those sheets, those patterns up, it kind of sat for a while because I wasn't sure what else to do with all of the rest of it. So the fall and Halloween ones, I had all that paper pulled out, made a bunch of them, and I had like I think I had the equivalent to make 1 or 2 sets yet. And so I was actually filling an order recently on one of those sets, and so kind of pulled the scraps together that I could to make an additional set out of those patterns, and then took the scraps that were left after that and just made like a little cute reversible block set. So this pattern, this kind of turquoise pattern by itself didn't scream fall to me, and so I took a little scrap that I had left of this, kind of their fall colors anyway, that pattern, and just did a little border punch on it to give it a little bit of fun detail, and added that on just to kind of tie in. You can see a little bit of the blue maybe down here in this paper to tie in with the blue on this paper, but then wanted to give those fall colors as well. So then I just used some vinyl to say Harvest Blessings. And then on the back side, I used black vinyl to do Happy Halloween with the little spiders to go with the webs in the background. And the fun thing is that these, I will put these out this fall. We have a couple of the sets left that spell out Happy Halloween or Happy Fall, y'all, and it's just the paper letters on the wooden background. And so I figured I'd put these out with those at our fall craft show, kind of as a coordinating piece. Because who doesn't like to have coordinating pieces of holiday decor at times? So that's just kind of an idea too, that if you do make any decor pieces for craft shows, that you can make a set of something, or like a coordinating set of something, or a grouping, and you can always sell those together. Sometimes you can even offer a bundle discount, but it's kind of a nice little upsell to have as well. So I ended up making 3 of these guys with the scraps that I had left. And then before I jump into the voiceover, I wanted to go ahead and say thank you to everybody for your time this summer, for sticking with me through this journey on this pad. I appreciate all of your feedback, your support, your comments. I just thank you. Thanks for listening to me whine and for sympathizing with me. It was a challenge to do this pad. It was a challenge in many ways, but I'm glad I did it. The whole reason I wanted to do it was because I kind of wanted to get some holiday crafting done, but I didn't want to just stick to one holiday. Since it was midsummer, I hadn't done any holiday crafting in a while. I knew coming up I was going to do a lot of fall and winter stuff, so I just kind of wanted to do a variety of stuff, and this did get me that. That was perfect. It was just a challenge on time and how to use some of the other seasons themes that I don't normally use. So hopefully out of the series, you guys got something that you can use out of it, whether it's how to use one of these pads, because you know there are many of us that still have them in our stash. So if it's how to use those, how to use the busier patterns, how to use the seasons or themes that you don't normally use, ways that you can use the projects that you make, you know, donations, gifts, craft shows. Hopefully you guys got some craft fair ideas as well. I know we did some teachers items out of this. So hopefully you guys got something out of the series that you can use. And even though it was a challenge, and I'm glad I did it. I feel good. I'm proud that I stuck with it. If I ever say that I'm going to tackle a 180 sheet pad again, please somebody try and talk some sense into me, because I know there wasn't 180 sheets in here when I started, and there was maybe 160. I don't know, maybe a little more, a little less. But I do still have other 180 sheet pads in my stash. So the next time I say, oh yeah, I'm going to tackle this 180 sheet pad and I'm going to get all this cool stuff out of it, someone please remind me how long it took me to do this one, and how long it took me to do the one that took me all summer last summer. It's like when you have a baby and you experience the pain of labor, sometimes you have a bad pregnancy, and then once it's all over and you have the baby in your arms, you're like, oh, I can't wait to have another. You like totally forget all of the pain and, you know, suffering you may have had in the meantime. And someone's just like, you just talked about how awful your labor was. It's just, you forget, and you know, it looks fun, you want to do it again. So just somebody please try and talk some sense into me. And if nothing else, I need to do it at a different time of year. It took me 3 months to do this, partly because it was summer and we had a lot going on. Maybe I need to tackle these types of pads in February, like January, February, March, when it's slow for the business and it's slow during school, you know. It's just, not only was it a big pad, but I think it was also bad timing on my part. But anyway, I'm still glad I did it. I don't regret it. I'm just sorry for all of my whining about how long it's taking me and how ready I was to move on. But again, thank you guys so much for everything. And just in case I didn't get to say that at the end, I just wanted to say thank you. If you have any questions on anything that I've done, please let me know. There will be a playlist linked in the description box below, as well as the cards to this video of this whole series. So in case there's anything that you missed or wanted a refresher on, that will be linked. Otherwise, thanks so much for all of your time all summer long, and I hope you guys are having a crafty week. Okay, here's what I got from this pad. I got 544 A2 size cards. This is 504 of them. The 40 hero cards that I made have already been sent off to Cards for Soldiers. I got 15 12 by 12 personal scrapbook pages for my albums. I also got 18 hot cocoa packets, and then the 5 little nugget sets that aren't shown since there aren't nuggets with them yet. And I also got 6 fun-filled birthday cards plus 3 envelopes, 6 mini cards, 5 mini envelopes, and then 5 little Halloween treat bags. Here's just some of the miscellaneous decor that I made. Got 35 bookmarks, 2 post-it notes, some junk journal ephemera, and some planner flags. And then I got 9 of the reversible block sets and 3 of the reversible signs. Not all are being shown here. And then I also got 5.5 coaster sets. There's half because I messed up on 2 of one set and had to make 2 more. And then this is the other side of those Christmas block sets. I also got 40 Christmas tags, the 4 little bows, and then now we're just getting into all of the cards. So what am I going to do with everything that I made? The decor pieces, some of them I'm keeping. The cards will be split between donations, cards to soldiers, cards for hospitalized kids. Some are going to the teachers at my daughter's school next spring. Some I'm keeping, and then some will be sold. And then as far as what else I'm selling at our craft fairs, the hot cocoa packs, the nugget packs, the coaster sets, the blocks, the tags. Did I say the post-it notepads? And I think that's it. But if you guys have any questions or specific questions, please let me know. Hopefully I've answered everything, but that is what I got from this pad. I love it. I love it all. But thanks again so much for your time today, guys.